Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri. Any person, any person means Tom, Dick and Harry, who wants to do meditation, he doesn't know anything. And yet, when he wants to do meditation, how he starts? Sit quiet. That means we all know. So, there are two aspects in our experience. One is sthiti, second is gati. One is no movement, second is movement. Space is no movement. Air is movement. As long as the air is vibrating, gati is there, till then we keep on moving. When the air goes out, movement stops and we attain realization. How simple it is. Now the question comes, can the gati, the movement, have existence without the sthiti, no movement? So, tasmad atmanaha akasha sambhutah, akashad vayuhu, vayor agni, अग्नेर आपः अद्भ्या पृथिवी पृथिव्या ओषधयः ओषधिभ्यो अन्नम अन्नात् पुरुषः. 8. From the atmanaha, from the self, what comes out first is the space. What is space? Emptiness. Meaning, what comes out of the self, nothing comes out. So stop there. Why go further? And then, because of this gati, something is born which doesn't exist. What is called Vandhya Putra. What is born? Time. How can the time be born? We are all frustrated because of time. How the time is born? So it is the earth which moves around the sun and 1 year is born. Then it is the earth which moves around itself. 24 hours, a day is born. So, where is the movement of the earth? In the space. What is space? No movement. So, can there be movement without an object? If there is space and no earth, no movement, no year, nothing is born. Now go within. Mind is space. Tasmad atmanaha akasha sambhuta. From the space, from the self, the space is manifested. From the Chetana, the first thing that is manifested is space, is the space, the mind. In mind there is no samsara. But then something is added. How it is added? When anything is given importance, that is added in the mind. And that creates a movement. And that movement is called as the thoughts. And these thoughts express as words. And when the words are created, samsara begins. Go back. देखो सुनो मत बोलो. You have started your meditation. Then next step. What is the source of the thoughts? Somebody. Next. Is that somebody real? Yes, body is real. How can I say it is not real? But when we are not identified with the body, do we cease to exist? So what will be living meditation is, let us not give importance to anything which is in relation to body. In relation to body, there are only two things. One is the objects. The second is the relations. The objects don't react. Relations react. This stand, for example. Whether I keep it or throw it, it will not react. But if a person, Swami Namaste, don't disturb me, yaar. Reaction. Therefore, living in meditation is start from the sounds or the words. And how do we start? Live normally. We don't have to become abnormal. Live normally. See the things, go through all the experiences. But in and through all of them, let us not label any experience as good or bad. When we label, an impression is formed on the mind. Good, bad, I like, I don't like. I am happy, I am not happy. I am sorry. This is how the mind starts getting in movement. So the space creates the air. And from the air comes the heat. And then we become. And when the heat comes, there is perspiration. I am so frustrated in life. I have done so much for everybody, but nobody appreciates perspiration. And then their perspiration gets dried up and sting comes out. Go and take bath, yaar. This is how somebody who doesn't exist is created. When physical body perspiration creates dirty smell, in the same manner, the subtle body's perspiration is ego. Wherever this dirty smell of the ego comes, we are rejected by the world. And how this ego is born? Ego is born out of foolishness. Foolishness has no cause. Foolishness is the cause. Therefore, living in meditation is from the gati to the sthiti. That is why when we are moving in this world, physically, it is a gati, movement. But inside sthiti, no comments, no appreciation, no depreciation, no nothing. That is living in meditation. We don't have to sit in one place and suffer silently. When the meditation will be over, after 2 hours, 2 hours. No. We don't have to be abnormal among the people, casual, normal. Nobody should even suspect that we are following the spiritual path. Therefore, never take a position that we can teach anybody, we are a guru. No. The truth is non-specific existence. Don't become anybody. Papoham papa karma. No. And in this manner, when we start leading our life, so casual, so effortless, then what happens? By default, we are at peace with ourselves. And to the extent we are at peace with ourselves, although the mind is functional, yet it is not reacting. Like the light is functional, but it is not reacting. Whether the light is in the temple or a toilet, no reaction. How the reactions come? When we keep on asking questions. This example I have given, somewhere somebody asked me this question. Swamiji, why this bulb is in the temple and that bulb is in the toilet? Spirituality. So as is the disease, so is the medicine. So I gave, because this bulb was very auspicious, did lot of good karma, and therefore because of his good karma, he is placed in the temple. And that, which is in the toilet, terrorist, dirty, killing people, go to the toilet. When this is going on, the bulb in the temple fuse. Oh, what happened? God likes good people. So those who die, they are good. What about this? Now forget about it. Now remove it from there and put it in the temple. But how come this bulb has come to the temple? Maybe some punya karma must have surfaced. Can there be more bulbs than this in this world? We do not want to remain at peace with ourselves. Every question that we ask takes us away from ourselves. If we are bliss and run away, blisters will happen. Therefore, friends, meditation is not something which is a punishment. It starts happening. And how it happens? Not artificially. When the fruits are ripened artificially, they have got a different taste. When the fruit is ripened on the tree, it is detached naturally. And then that fruit has got a different taste. In the same manner, when we do meditation, struggle, no, it happens. Therefore, we have to work on the mind. So the first working on the mind is we must know that thoughts are not problem, but it is the flow of thoughts that is the problem. Therefore, don't struggle. Don't disturb your meditation on, meditation on. No, relax. And then, next thing, we don't have to do anything to achieve anything. Relax to such an extent that your breathing will become extremely slow and shallow. Doesn't matter where you are sitting, how you are sitting. It's not matter. So, when the breathing becomes extremely slow and shallow, what happens? The body and the mind, they are held together by the glue of prana or the breathing. Like a stamp and the envelope, they are held together by the glue. So when we go to the post, buy the stamp, and then we want to paste it. So what we do? First of all, we sanctify the stamp by putting it on our tongue. And then put it on the envelope. Fix properly. And then we have to post it. And we have to check it. Oh God, it's the wrong envelope. Now, if I peel it off, it will be torn. The stamp will be torn. 25 rupees gone. No, I can't do that. Then do sadhana. Put the envelope in the water, jala samadhi. After some time, the glue will be loosened, dissolved, and you can peel off without any efforts. Exactly the same way. The body and the mind, they are held together by the glue of this prana. And when we are sitting quiet, the energy requirement of the body is reduced. And therefore, to that extent, our breathing also is reduced in depth and in frequency, slow and shallow. We don't have to do, it will happen. Because now the mind is not reacting, it is not wanting to achieve anything, it has no regrets of the past, it is not carrying the memory of earlier meditations. Therefore, living in meditation is wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. So what is happening? Mind stops moving in space, time, and as somebody. So consciousness, mind, space, somebody object, and then the somebody object, when it is moving in the space, time is born and the samsara begins. Therefore, if we are leading our life in this meditative poise, we will be always at peace. No more reactions. In a relaxed manner, but not sleepy. Why you sleep in the class? Too much relaxation, Swamiji. Relax, but alert. That's what we told you, the three qualities of the mind. Mind is quiet, alert, and vigilant. Alert in the sense that it is going through all the experiences, but it is no more reacting. Like the lamp illuminates every kind of thing, but doesn't react. And this is not to be done. It is our natural state. Non-reaction is our natural state. See? Like the eyes see the colors and forms, eyes don't react. See? Mind also supports all thoughts, good and bad. Mind doesn't react. It is this non-existing entity, somebody, he or she starts reacting. And this one is doing meditation. The one who does meditation doesn't exist. And we suffer. Swamiji, meditation kaisa kare? Take a pan, put it on the gas, put some oil, add suji, put some water, cover it. After half an hour, check. It will be ready. Oh, nothing is done. Did you lit the fire? No. Meditation. See, friends, remember, meditation is not done. You will suffer through and through. Therefore, this body who wants to do meditation doesn't exist. The one who wants to go to sleep, he doesn't exist. See? I want to go to sleep. Go to sleep. In the sleep, are you there? Observe, these are our daily experiences. When I want to go to sleep, what is the process? Don't demonstrate. What is the process? First of all, we drop all achievements and failures in this world. And then we come back home. After getting into the home, we drop everything in the home, everything and being. Then we are in our bed. And in the bed, what is the last mantra that we keep on chanting? I want to sleep. I want to sleep. I want to meditate. I want to meditate. I want to sleep. I want to meditate. Till such time, I is there, sleep doesn't begin. In sleep, there is no I. In meditation, there is no meditator. Because there is no meditator, no meditation can be successful or a failure. So this thing we told in very simple words. Experience without experience. Therefore, dhyatru dhyane parityajya dheyamevavashishyate. When the meditator and the meditation are dropped. Parityajya. What remains is the ultimate truth. Exactly the same way as the sleep begins. Meditator and meditation dropped. The one who wanted to sleep, I, and the sleep, the struggle to sleep is dropped. What remains is the sleep. So in the sleep, there is no deep sleeper, we may call it, but there is nobody there. Therefore, waking experience, 100% ego. Dream experience, 50% ego. Deep sleep, 0. Only sleep. So, meditation is a waking sleep. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti sayyami yogarato va bhogarato va sangarato va sangavihina yasya brahmani ramate chittam nandati 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 eva. Initially, we only complain about the mind. Instead of complaining, we have to learn that the thoughts in the mind are of two types. One is the chinta, worries. Second is chintan, contemplation. Now, chinta is about the future, and contemplation takes us beyond past, present, and future. Both are thoughts. Chinta, worry is a thought. Contemplation, chintan is also a thought. So, what is the difference? Chinta entangles us in our own thinking process. And chintan helps us getting out of self-created entanglement. How simple it is. Chintan brings beauty in our thinking process. Chinta brings out ugliness in our thinking process. Do you know where I learned this thing? I like doing ironing, not your clothes, my clothes. Swamiji, take it. So when the clothes are dried, they are full of wrinkles. The beauty of the cloth is hidden. Therefore, what we have to do, we have to take the iron and move on that. The other day somebody asked me in Bhopal, Swamiji, why you want to do yourself ironing? I said, I like it. Even then, our servant will do. I said, your servant is extremely intelligent like you. But he folds it. And the surface one which is seen while giving, that portion is ironed. And when you open it, it's Vishwarup Darshan. Ours also the same thing, meditation, superficial, inside Vishwarup Darshan. See? So there are two types of wrinkles on the cloth. One type of wrinkles are, they are crisscrossing. One wrinkle crosses the other, the second cancels. And behind those wrinkles, the beauty of the cloth is hidden. That is chinta. Constantly talking. Can you imagine peace in a poultry farm? Constantly. The other day in Bhopal, when everybody was sitting quiet, I just arrived and I was wanted to play some bhajan kirtan so that everything settles down. Two elderly ladies talking loudly. And I was watching them. And then somebody next, when are you going to stop this? We have to talk. Stop that. So the unwanted, self-cancelling, worrying thinking hides the beauty that we are. Then what we do? We remove that unwanted thinking, worrying by iron. Which iron? Which is hot. Not by the cold iron. So, in the heat of meditation, the wrinkles are removed. So take the iron of meditation and move. Not in one place, it will burn. So, we have to live in meditation in and through every moment. Therefore, meditation is not a stationary punishment, but it is a mobile joy. Then what happens? You have removed all the wrinkles. Now think, where from the wrinkles have come? Have they come from outside? No. They have come out of the same cloth. In the same manner, every thought that comes in our mind doesn't come from outside. It is already stored. Download, free download. So much of download that the whole hard disk is full. The only way is select, shift, delete. No other way out. Therefore, what is meditation? Don't bring your past in the present. Consciously. Therefore, I tell you where I learned it from. I met so many Mahatmas. Real one. There are fake also. Real Mahatma. And what is the sign of a real Mahatma? None of them ever ask me about me. None. Where are you from? Whether you are from here or there? Did you study? Who is your guru? Nothing. There is no need. Friends, all these thoughts, they come from within, from the mind. So first of all, we have to practice this. And we do not get involved in anybody's personal life, nor we tell our personal life. But it's a Ramayana or what? Same thing. Don't get involved. So we are moving the iron, meaning we are practicing it in every interaction with the world. Don't get involved in anybody's life. If somebody tells, pretend you are listening. Then we have to now fold that lungi properly. Again there will be wrinkles. So we do it in a proper manner and again we move the iron. And then that second wrinkle is called a crease. So the self-cancelling wrinkles add ugliness to the cloth, and the, the crease, which is unidirectional crease, adds beauty to the cloth, is it not? Now this shirt, it has got this straight. So it adds beauty. And where there are wrinkles, oh, it looks dirty. Same way, when we start living in a contemplative mode, the worldly things will not bother us. And a person living in a contemplative mode is by default able to learn and get a message from the divine. Then the truth is revealed. Therefore, meditation is, we have to work on the mind. So next step. Only the mind doesn't have thoughts. Even if there are thoughts, it doesn't make any difference unless somebody owns that thought. Like a house where there is an owner and all dirty things in the house. So we'll say, come on, yeah, remove this such a dirty place. But in another house, there is no owner, full of dirt. It makes no difference. In the same manner, as long as we are living in this body, owning this body, it is our responsibility to see that the mind is not reacting in life. Stop reacting. Then, for that, there are so many techniques. The common technique is chanting the Lord's name. More than the mantra, only the name is more powerful for the seeker. Because mantra we do mechanically. If it is done with understanding, then it is helpful. Like Om Namah Shivaya. Not only creating the noise, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Shri Krishna, 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 Jai Shri Krishna. Om Namah Shivaya means the one to whom Namaskar is done, he alone exists. The one who is doing Namaskar, he doesn't exist. So, salutations to Lord Shiva. The one who did salutation, he disappeared. Therefore, one of the technique great teachers tell us, chant the Lord's name very slowly, not in a hurry. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Can distinctly experience like the wave has slowly gone back to the ocean. Om Namah Shivaya. There is no hurry, there is no count, there is no calculation. So chanting Om Namah Shivaya is a gati, movement. And when it goes back, sthiti. So living in meditation is from gati to sthiti. Therefore, as much we can widen this silence. Om Namah Shivaya. Consciousness with thoughts is mind. Thought free mind is consciousness. Deep sleep is also a thought. Thought free mind. Chitta vritti nirodha. तदा दृष्टुः स्वरूपे अवस्थान. When under the influence of the gross body, Vishwa is born. When under the influence of the Tejas, dreams are born. When under the influence of the Prajna, deep sleep is born. But the Chaturtha, the Turiya, the self that we are, he is neither born nor does he die. He is unbroken, uncreated, unmodifying presence is the ultimate truth. Those who sleep in meditation, they are not qualified. They should do some physical work. Don't cheat yourself. If our mind is at peace with itself, it is merging in consciousness. Meaning, mind is like ice and consciousness is like water. There won't be noise, there won't be any activity. And as a result, breathing will become extremely slow and shallow. Bhagavad Gita tells the breathing will be how much slow and shallow? Nasabhyantara charinau. The air is moving within the space of the nostrils. It even doesn't come, the air even doesn't come out of the nostrils. Then body disidentification is in the process without going to sleep. There is no tension anywhere. Don't focus or concentrate on any point. Meditation is not an action. The next experience that happens is the weight of the body has increased on the base. Because the mind has dropped the shape of the body. Like a carry bag containing a pumpkin. Pumpkin is not tense, the carry bag is tense. In the same manner, in the carry bag of the mind is the pumpkin of the body. So the tension is never to the body, it is to the mind. So when body is dropped without going to sleep, then individual mind merges in pure consciousness. In deep sleep, individual mind merges in total mind. And therefore, when we are out of the sleep, whatever we were before going to sleep, from there again the samsara begins. But when the individual mind merges in the total mind without going to sleep, it disappears in pure consciousness. And the experience of pure consciousness is the illusion of inside and outside is redundant. It is like solid space. If you feel sleepy, hold the breath. The sleep will go. This slow and shallow breathing is the master key. If the breathing becomes deep, we are entering sleep. If breathing is fast, we are getting identified with the body. If we are hearing something and reacting, we still are holding on to the body. We are hearing everything but not reactive. Then we are trans body identity. The body weight increases tremendously. To that extent, mind is free from influence of body identification. Although body is experienced. as we see, observe other bodies, we are able to see, observe this body, claim to be us. Freedom from body identification dissolves the non-existing Mr. Somebody. When there is no somebody, there is no thought formation. And we are in tune with the divine. Stop talking to yourself. take slowly, deep breath 3 times and observe how total mind is now holding on to this body, move your toes and fingers, body identification is complete. Individual body is born. Offer everything at the feet of the Lord. Don't make a memory. Meditations are never repeated. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.